Camron asked Mase and Shyne about their time they were both dating Brandy at the same time without knowing about each other. Okay.
Talking about back in the day, late 90s vibe, where both Shyne and Mase were dealing with Brandy at the same time.
Set off?
Yeah.
What happened with Brandy and everything?
Man.
Let's just do it. Listen, let's do it. We dealing with Brandy.
Okay, let me switch my glass.
You know what happened?
We going
You was dating Brandy at one time, or y'all was just, how'd it go?
I was special, you know. He came in and wanted to be special. so I had to let him be special.
I mean, no lie soul.
Yeah,
he was Shaq.
Okay.
He was the champion. He was the MVP.
Right.
I was Kobe, no pun intended, because they said Kobe was a special friend of Brandy's as well.
Right.
But no pun intended.
Right.
But I was coming out of high school on the championship team, and he was the superstar of the team.
Right.
But I definitely did want to be special. I definitely, but I had no idea. So what happened is we had a mutual friend who was a snitch.
Okay.
So I'm not. I think he know who it is.
Right.
I'm not gonna expose him.
Right.
But so I was so excited because this is my dream person.
Right. I'm talking about Brandy.
Brandy,
right?
Poor kid, Brooklyn, watching MTV, watching Moesha, watching her on BET, and as a dream, I'm like, man, if she was to know Shyne, I got that.
Right.
So when I came up, she was in the crosshairs. Like I was sniping.
Right.
And I had no idea though, because he was special.
Right.
So he was running that playbook so discreetly, so quietly. I had no idea.
Yeah, he's snaky.
So he was an ultra sniper. But I was so excited.
Right.
So I kept telling one of our mutual friends, and he was snitching me out. And then so Brandy was like, "Yo, who you told you here?
Right.
How so and so know that you here with me right now?" And I'm like, "Oh man."
Right.
So yeah.
That's what's up.
That's what
elaborate.
That's my story.
What I'm gonna
According to Shyne, he didn't even know about Mase being involved back then. It was all low key. He even described her as his dream girl. So clearly, this was just.
So Shyne telling his story when he was hanging out with Brandy, right? And Brandy wants to act like, they was just friends and they didn't do nothing. I think these guys definitely talk too much about that stuff there. I really don't think guys should have those conversations, about women they dealt with on that level. And I think, these guys is doing too much talking with that. But I think both of them hung out with Brandy. You know what I'm saying? I do think both of them hung out with Brandy. I think both of them, was on that with Brandy. But I just think guys shouldn't do that. That's just me. I don't think that's cool, man. I mean, everybody's different, but in those situations, man, I just think guys shouldn't talk too much about like that kind of stuff, Yeah, you did something with the woman, all right, cool. Let it be there and just keep it moving, But some guys, I guess, feel like bragging on the situation, to make themselves look good, but I just think that it doesn't make you look that good. Yeah, just me. Some guys, they want to tell her, I'd rather not say nothing. Yeah, if you think it, hey, that's your personal business, and what you think, it is what it is. But I don't mean I gotta emphasize it. And they on here going into detail about it, like, I think they doing too much.
random situation. But here's the problem. What they thought was just nostalgic storytelling, the internet took it a whole different way. And then Ray J saw it. Man, listen, Ray J lost it. He jumped online and started going off on everybody. Camron, Mase, and Shyne. We talking threats.
It's like the Three Stooges, and y'all looking real attractive. So when I see y'all, y'all better not have that skirt on. Y'all better pull y'all panties up. You know what I'm saying? For real.
Ray J act like Brandy don't get that nookie hit though. That right there is like, come on. I don't agree with the dudes doing what they doing, talking about it, but like Brandy like to get that thing hit from the back too. Like straight up, she likes to get that thing hit from the back. Your mom likes to get that thing hit from the back. It's just what it is. And I think with the world though, with certain people, they don't want to look at them as what they really are. Men are definitely the predator and women are the prey. This is what it is. This will never change. But in life, it's always been like a mind trick. But I think now it's more open with social media. But, you know, when you was younger back in the day, you didn't look at certain people like your grandma or your mom in that light. But as you get older, you start to understand that all of these people was young one day and they did the same exact thing. Everybody was young. Everybody had their time, their run. Everybody was feeling themselves at a certain time in their life where they was out doing them. This is a part of life, you know. But Ray J act like Brandy didn't have her share of fun, you know. She's in the industry doing her thing, on top. Come on, man. She like to get that thing hit from the back too.
I see y'all. I know where y'all at. I know where y'all at. Y'all be slipping too in Vegas, walking around the wind, acting like y'all winning. Get some money and have to do 5,000 shows. Bitch. Y'all hoe ass give you a blood on everything, bro. I get these up that they ain't never had before. I tattoo the out these blood. Bend y'all, bro, from the back like this. We're pussy baby. We're back shots. Y'all come in and get something too. Yeah. Come in and get some of this. Get some of this Camron ass. I will not tolerate it.
Crazy.
And neither will LA. I'm talking about all of Los Angeles. Everybody out here. Bloods, Crips, SAs, smokers, crackheads, hoes on Figueroa, everybody. The agency, everybody. Nobody's gonna allow that to happen. You feel me? About what my sister said. You probably ain't gonna ever watch this type of shit. But I'm watching you. And I'm watching you close. And I see you shave your legs. I like that. I don't give a bro. I'm talking about everybody. Talking about my sister. Let me look up these moms and sisters and start posting their pictures. I'm a your mom, your sister, your I don't know how old y'all are. I'm everybody in your family, your daddy, everybody. If they dead, I'm them in they mode. Nah, that's what I'm saying. I don't give a. I want to see shit everywhere. Y'all already walking around with white drawers on. We see the. You bitches. Y'all is hoes anyway. Always talking shit about something. Just some hoe ass shit, bro. I'm a journalist. And you see when I journalize shit, I tell how it is. Y'all, I'ma have all y'all on my finger. You, and you. All y'all. And I love it. You clowns. Fucking ass. Camron, like he fresh off of dead homies. Lip ain't been the same. That's why he stopped for a while. Then he came back strong to get better. You see that bottom lip? You know you had problems smoking or doing something you wasn't supposed to do, like what you just did. Y'all keep my sister's name out y'all mouth before I put my... Y'all little bitches. Y'all clowns. You bitch. You, your wife, everybody, you bitch. And when so if you was gonna do something with my sister coming up, just get ready for this. Cause it ain't gonna be watery. It's gonna be mucusy. Right in your ass.
He basically said, yo, keep my sister's name out y'all mouths. And it wasn't just a calm warning neither. This was full emotional, protective brother energy. Some fans even said he had the right to react, saying,
nah, this shit here he was saying was out of pocket. Yeah, this was out of pocket. You feel some type way they said something about your sister, okay, but the stuff he was saying was, that shit was wild. You know, what you saying you gonna do to another man, and like, come on, bro. When you know you ain't gonna do it, but you just saying it though. I think he probably went and did something like that with somebody else. Later on that night, he said, all right, he gonna go ahead and do his sick shit with another man somewhere. You know, you ain't doing nothing to them dudes, man. You just talking though. You letting us know you definitely with the fruity stuff.
And they felt like Brandy was being disrespected for no reason. But others, they were like, bro, you doing too much. Either way, you already know once Ray J turns up like that, it's going viral. Now here's where Shyne comes in. And honestly, he handled it way different than Ray J. Shyne didn't match the aggression. He didn't go crazy. Instead, he came out and cleared the record. He basically said, let the record reflect I did not hit it first. This was his main message. So what he's doing is separating himself from the narrative that was starting to spin online like he done smashed and he was bragging about being disrespectful. He like, yo, don't put this on me. And at the same time, he didn't seem bothered by Ray J's threats at all. No tough talk, no back and forth, just correction. Low-key politician vibes. Now, Camron, on the other hand, yeah, he took it a completely different route. Instead of calming things down, he went full throttle mode. Camron actually posted a clip of Ray J fighting, basically clowning him instead of taking the situation serious. He posted a clip of Ray J getting smacked up outside of a parking lot from last year. And wrote the caption.
And Ray J ain't do nothing. It is what it is. William shouldn't be talking about slapping nobody. Now back to our regular scheduled program. Yeah, ain't do nothing. Yeah, but that's why I say, you know, them dudes be on here popping it like they tough, but they not really like that, man. Ray J is not like that.
William shouldn't be talking about slapping nobody. Now, back to our regular scheduled program. Hashtag nobody safe. Hashtag we say what the F we want. Now, if you know Camron, that's on brand. He not gonna argue with you. He just gonna laugh at you. So now the energy looks like Ray J equals heated, emotional, ready to crash out. Shyne equals calm, clarifying, staying above it. And Camron equals trolling, not taking none of this seriously. And Mase, he kind of just caught in the middle of all of this. And you know, after that, Ray J ended up clapping back and reposted an AI clip of the entire interview.
I'm Treasure Wilson, aka Stat Baby, along with your hosts, Mase and Cam. Today we got a special guest introducing Shyne.
Pop
Shyne was good.
Hey, yo, this is crazy. I want to say, can I mind if I say though?
Yeah.
What happened with Brandy and everything?
Man.
Let's do it. We dealing with Brandy.
Hey, yo, this AI getting out of control, though. AI is out of control.
Okay, let me see.
You was dating Brandy at one time, or y'all was just, how'd it go?
I was special, you know. He came in and wanted to be special.
No lie soul.
Yeah,
He was Shaq.
Okay.
He was the champion. He was the MVP. I was Kobe, no pun intended, because they said Kobe was a special friend of Brandy's as well.
And wrote the caption, y'all some hoes. But let's be real for a second. This situation isn't even really about Shyne or Cam. This is about respect. Ray J feel like, why y'all bringing up my sister's past for content? Especially when Brandy is known for staying low-key and out the drama. So from his perspective, they crossed the line. From their perspective, it was just conversation. So that's where the disconnect is. Now the real question is, does this end here, or is Ray J gonna double back again? Because
Yeah, Ray J might go back and forth some more. Yeah, it's something to keep him talked about. So he might go back and forth some more.